sworn in as the Undersecretary for Science and Technology on the 10th of August, Thursday the 10th of August, 2006. Now the reason I remember that day, that was the day of the liquid explosives plot in London, where British Airways was shut down, and those of us who were trying to fly on planes, we couldn't take carry-on on the planes. Yep. And of course the next day, the Congress, Friday the 11th of August, asked me why I hadn't solved the problem. And I said, you know, I've only been in the job a day, can I have the weekend? And of course they gave me the weekend. The enabling legislation for the Department of Homeland Security is very thoughtfully done. So for instance, it tells me we are not, in science and technology, to recreate the National Institutes of Health, Center for Disease Control, the Department of Energy, or the Department of Defense labs. But on the other hand, I get to leverage everything they do. Now I can't tell them what to do, but to the extent they invest, I then get to take my precious dollars, add it, and focus it on first responders. And so what we did on the 11th of August is we had a video teleconference, a conference call. We called in all the labs, we called in the universities. We said, hey, listen, men and women, we have a challenge. It's called liquid explosives. And we've been investing billions of dollars in physics and chemistry in you over the years. Help me solve this. And in the near term, the 311 rule came. This is the 3 ounce in the Ziploc bag. It said, but that's not a solution. That's risk mitigation. But just yesterday, you asked me about an achievement. Yeah. Just yesterday, I was at Sunport Airport in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Los Alamos National Laboratory was demonstrating a system that we call MagVis, for magnetic vision. And this came out of that 11 August 2006 video teleconference where Los Alamos said, well, we don't know if this will work, but we've been working on very low level magnetic resonance imaging. If you go in the hospital, you're used to really intense high level, but this almost uses the magnetic field of the Earth, and we think we can categorize liquids. And so what they do is they take water, they take hydrogen peroxide, they take shampoo, they put it through this magnetic resonance imaging, and they characterize it. What then happens, and this is what we demonstrate at the airport, now this is just prototypical, it's not ready for production, but here it was. You take, in this case, the little cup that you use for the 311, it's going to grow to where you won't have to take things out of your carry-on, and it'll be in series with the X-ray. It'll be transparent, you know, to the traveler. But what it does is it goes in, the magnetic resonance analyzes the liquid, and then matches it to its catalog. If the liquid it sees is not a hazard, then the screener on the video monitor sees the bottle and it's colored green. If it is a hazard and it's cataloged, then the screener sees the bottle and it's colored red. If we haven't cataloged it or we don't recognize it, we see the bottle but it's colored yellow, and that means we do a secondary inspection. In science and technology, I get to take risk with millions of dollars to keep from putting billions of dollars in acquisition at risk. And this is an example from that challenge on 10 August where we've come in 2 years.